Hello, my name is Huib Schoots, and today I want to talk about quality acceleration, delivering quality software at speed. So first, let's look at quality. What is quality? Well, Jerry Weinberg once said, quality is value to some people, and James and Michael added, who matter. So quality is not conformance to requirement, although it's part of it. And quality is never the best product possible. There's no such thing as 100% quality. So quality software or quality products solve the problem and it's good enough. But good enough for who? What is value? Well, value is in the eye of the beholder. If you ask me, are you willing to pay for coffee? I would say yes, because I'm a big fan of coffee, but my brother hates coffee. So he's not willing to pay for that. And maybe he doesn't matter in this case. So value is perception. But who's doing the perceiving? Because you can look at value from many different sides: stakeholder value, business value, customer value, value to suppliers, to employers, maybe even to the community. And the software we're building is very complex. So even the smallest software product has thousands of lines of code, and the big corporate software maybe has a million lines of code. So there's nobody in the whole organization who really knows what's going on inside that product or who knows the full product. So we have to work in teams, and even teams cannot fully understand what's going on. That's why we have bugs. That's why we keep having surprises with software. And software is made for people by people. And people are complex. They have different thinking styles, they have different communicating styles, they use different languages, they use different jargon, and then they have to work together and have to sit in meetings and fully understand each other so that we cannot make mistakes. Well, that's not really happening, right? Because misunderstandings happen all the time. And to make it worse, people are not rational. People have emotions, people have biases. People have egos. So communicating with each other and understanding and working together is very complex. And then outside, there's this VUCA world. It's volatile. It changes often and fast, and it's uncertain. We not really know what's going on, and it's complex. And everything out there is ambiguous. Do we really understand what's going on? And even if you have a document, does it say what it needs to say? Is it complete? So we have to deal with all these risks. And software development, we have to deal with unknown unknowns. As I said, quality is perception. Customers and even product owners don't know, or they can't imagine what they really want. And if they know, then they cannot really explain it to the team so that everybody understands it. And development teams cannot imagine how customers will use the software. So we have to build new insights, and we have to use evolutionary design to deal with this complexity, confusion, all these changes, these new insights. And we can only have half answers because we cannot know everything. So we have to learn a lot, and we have to deal with risks. Continuous learning is key here. Learning what our customers need, learning what the product truly is, learning how to work together, learning how to make technology work for us, and to keep up with all this constant change around us. In many organizations, IT should be an enabler, but it's often a disabler. It's too complex. We have legacy systems. We cannot declare end of life, so we have to keep maintaining them. There's technical debt. There are all kinds of things that keeping us from making this IT fast and as an enabler for the business as they want it. And in these organizations, which are social systems, a lot is going on. The system, the organization itself, the teams, the rules we have, the departments, that evokes behavior, and behavior determines the success of the system. And the performance of the organization, or how well we are doing, is determined for 1/3 by the system and for 2/3 by behavior. So we have to focus on the people a lot more than we often think. Jerry Weinberg said it decades ago. No matter how it looks at first, it's always a people problem. So we need fine-tuning. We need fine-tuning between the system and the organization, the behavior of the people, and the technology we're building or we're using. And back in the days, we had coaches who were doing the behavior side. We had the techies who were doing technology. We had the managers and all kinds of other people who dealing with the system. But in agile and in modern society, we need nerds who can explain IT and make these change happen in teams so that we can get it all together. So we can improve the product development lifecycle with all these aspects meant on this slide. So if you want to accelerate, ensure that you have a culture, that your people have a mindset, and that your system is designed to focus on continuous and ever-increasing improvement and acceleration. By improve your way of working, so you have smooth processes, so you can do continuous learning, you can experiment, you have transparency, you have a lot of feedback loops, and you're also measuring if you're on the right track, and improve the people so that they have the right mindset, that they show leadership, that they show diversity in thinking so you can solve complex problems. Invest in their knowledge and their skills. Make sure that they fully understand each other and keep investing in their learning. Improve technology. Use intelligent tool chains. CI and CD will help you go faster. Modern architecture will help you to make smaller parts so that you have less risks. APIs will help you to connect systems easier. Also automate wisely. Don't just automate because you can, automate because it will help you. Improve the learning and implement loops everywhere to help people understand, to help your teams go faster, and to mitigate those risks, not only the product risk, but also the people and the process risks. Make sure you have the right balance. You want to go fast, or do you want to make sure that you have all the risks in control? Do you want to automate everything? I don't think you can. So you need to build in some exploration and learning. You need critical thinking, and you need to fine tune. There's no standard or best practice. There's no framework that fits your organization. You have to fine tune that as well. Get the right metrics that help you find those improvements and to measure if they're actually successful. Is the solution you're choosing successful for your business? So in this presentation, I talked about the VUCA world, the volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world. To deal with that, we need continuous improvement by fine-tuning system, behavior, and technology. Focus on common understanding and learning. And no matter how it looks, it's always a people problem. Thank you. So if you have comments, questions, or you want to share a story with me, find me on the internet. Thank you for watching this video, and bye-bye.